Come hike Trolltunga with me in Norway. It was about a 4-hour drive from Bergen, so I rented a car. I got to drive it onto a ferry for the first time. That was really cool. The views on the way there were impeccable. Once I arrived at around 10 a.m., I started the hike. I came here at the worst possible time of year. It was freezing cold and we only had sunlight till 3 p.m. My guide told me that we were fighting a huge snowstorm too. We might not even make it to the top. I was like, nah, we making it to the top. Look at these views along the way. I couldn't even imagine what the top looks like. Thankfully, we made it to the top before the storm set in. Wow! I did it! I'm literally crying! I want you guys to come look over the edge with me. Oh my gosh! Is this not insane? I can't believe I almost missed this. And when I say almost, I mean that literally. Not even 10 minutes later, the storm fully crept in. Look! Can't see anything anymore. Now it was time to head back. Frozen waterfall. Now, because the storm had set in, I was absolutely miserable and we were losing daylight. It was so cold I couldn't feel my hands. We couldn't camp out at the top either because of the storm. We had to hike all the way back, literally like 4 miles in the dark, and then stayed in this cabin. My guide warmed up a super yummy dinner, and this is what I had to sleep in. Literally wrapped myself in this wool decor. The cabin had no heat. We were relying on a tiny fireplace. It was freezing. The next morning I had to go to the bathroom, which was outside, so I got up, had some hot cocoa and breakfast, and said goodbye to my little bedroom. Now we were about to hike the remaining mile or two down. This hike is about a 16-mile hike, but yesterday we drove up the first 2 miles, so it was only about 14 for me. And then I headed back to Bergen. This hike was gorgeous. I 10 out of 10 recommend. Also, huge shout out to my tour guide. It said that if less than 4 people signed up, the whole thing would get canceled. I was literally the only hiker that whole entire day, period. No one else hiked up this mountain. So thank you so much for not canceling on me, and thank you for being just as crazy as I am. I'm so thankful I got to experience this.